Hello, and welcome to the breakdown of the latest Taxpayers Union Curia poll, which shows that Winston Peters and New Zealand First are maybe on the precipice of having their finest hour. So coming first, we have the Labour Party with 33.4% of the vote, down 1% from the last month, and on 42 seats. Then we have the National Party on 29.8%, still in the 20s, but rising a bit, up 1.4%, leaves them with 37 seats. New Zealand First are on 13.6%, up a massive 3.9%, and I will say that if this result was reflected in the election, this would be New Zealand First's best election result and would be the best election result for a minor party during MMP, with 17 seats. ACT are on 9%, up 1.5%, leaves them with 11 seats. The Green Party are on 7.8%, continuing to fall down, 2.7% drop, leaves them with only 10 seats. Te Pāti Māori are on 2.6%, down 0.6, leaves them with 3 seats. Top are on 2.6%, up 0.7%, leaves them with no seats. And other parties are on 1.2%, down 3.3, no seats. Now moving on to the block standings, we have National, New Zealand First and ACT on 52.4%, which leaves them with 65 seats, a commanding majority, up 6.8% since the last poll and only down 2 seats since the election. Now, in the opposition, we have Labour, Greens and Te Pāti Māori. They're on 43.8%, which leaves them with 55 seats. No change from the election, and they are down 4.3%. Now, all the other miscellaneous parties, they're on 3.8%, down 2.6%, and no change. Now, looking at preferred Prime Minister, we have Chris Hipkins continuing to lead the pack with 21.7%, only down 1%. Coming in second, we have Christopher Luxon on 20.5%, down 0.5%. Winston Peters right behind with 12.1%, up 1.7%. We have Chloe Swarbrick on 7.4%, up 2.8%, making a bit of a rally. And then we have David Seymour on 4.6%, down 0.6%. So what is causing this rise? Well, it comes as this government is employing a new interesting strategy of blaming everything on Trump, with Winston Peters saying that you need to take everything said about the Iran war with a grain of salt, with Henry Cook, a reporter, asking if that included the President of the United States, and Winston replying that was a very good question and walking off. Nicola Willis also stated that she has never felt so dependent on the actions and feelings of one administration and its leaders as concerns grow about the fuel shock triggered by the US-Israel war on Iran. And the Prime Minister has called the US President's foul-mouthed threats to Iran unhelpful and the US's goals and objectives in Iran unclear. Few ships carrying stock have been allowed to pass through the Strait of Hormuz since Iran effectively closed it just over a month ago in retaliation for the attacks. Now, that is actually a fair criticism, as we can't control the Strait of Hormuz, and it is holding up roughly a third of our oil supplies. So of course that will be a bit of a shock and hit to oil prices and raise concerns about if we can get enough fuel supplies. So the government is actually in the right here, that a lot of this can be attributed to Trump's war in Iran. As long as the public don't focus on Luxon's disastrous interview with Tova, everything will be smooth sailing.
More of an intentional backseat to the response in Iran?
My job as the CEO, so day one, it's to form the ministerial oversight.
Your job as the Prime Minister?
Yeah, sure it is.
Yeah, a bit of a rough blunder, but I mean, a lot of things are happening right now, so as long as... Oh, he went back.
Let's talk about your cabinet reshuffle, snuck in there just before the Easter break. How many Māori MPs are in your cabinet?
Well, we've got probably the most Māori MPs in our coalition government, I think, of any government.
And the National Party wedge of the cabinet, Prime Minister.
Well, we've got a number, but I mean the key thing here was really about reallocating portfolios with Judith Collins. Well, I'm not going to. I mean, I don't need to go do that, Tova. We're not going to play that game. What we're really focused on.
It's not a game. I'm just. How many Māori MPs do you have in the National Party portion of the cabinet? Is it just one?
We've James Meagher. Yep.
Is James Meagher in the cabinet now?
No, he's not in cabinet. He's one of our ministers. But I just say to you, Tova,
is Tama Portaka not in cabinet?
He is in cabinet. Tama's there. Yep.
All right. So
he's doing a great job.
Okay. Did you just forget about him?
Sorry, I'm out of Tama. Tama. Yes, but Tama's doing a great job.
I would like to congratulate the newest cabinet member, Tova O'Brien. From what I'm hearing, she will be the minister in charge of knowing who is in cabinet. But all jokes aside, it is a bit unfair for the government to blame all of its problems on Trump, right? Tuesday will be Power Plant Day and Bridge Day, all wrapped in one in Iran. There'll be nothing like it. Open the fucking strait, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell. Just watch. Praise be to Allah, President Donald J. Trump. Whole civilization will die tonight, never to be brought back again. I don't want that to happen, but it probably will. However, now that we have complete and total regime change, where different, smarter and less radicalized minds prevail, maybe something revolutionarily wonderful can happen. Who knows? We'll find out tonight, one of the most important moments in the long and complex history of the world. 47 years of extortion, corruption and death will finally end. God bless the great people of Iran. What a spoiled, whiny brat. Maybe the government is right. Now that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you once again for watching to the end of the video, and please feel free to like and comment down below so you can boost this video in the algorithm, and make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the videos that will be coming out in the future. For now, goodbye.